All right, this is the seated chest press on the Precor. To adjust the weight, we go right here, setting up almost everything to 85. Actually I'll keep this down. So adding our extra 5 pounds or 10 pounds is up top. Now when we're taking a seat on the seat here, we wanna line up this bar with just over your nipple line, right? So kind of center of the chest. So this is a little bit low for me. So I'm just gonna kind of pull the seat up as I stand and kind of get myself into position. And this is a little bit better, maybe one more notch up. And my hands are gonna go back here, but I'm not gonna push a whole bunch yet. I wanna use my feet to help me so I don't put too much stress on my shoulder. So using my feet, I'm gonna push the handles forward, grab onto them with my hands, bring my feet down, and then set myself up. Press, bring it back to about 90 degrees, and then push forward. When I'm done, feet go back on here, my hands can go up, and I let it down with my hands. I let it down with my feet. From there, all right, so I'm gonna go back into position. This is the main grip for our chest press. Just like the shoulder press, we wanna try and keep the shoulder blades down and away from the ear, and we're actually really trying to push from like the center of your body. So I want these front ribs to do most of the motion. What I'll notice a lot of people doing is they'll press from here and they'll either like really push their head in and overarch their back, or I notice that people come up and they get an extra reach that's unneeded. We only want to get as much range as your shoulders can achieve. So once I hit this point, the only way for my shoulders to go further is for me to completely round, or sometimes people will just get extra room by arching their lower back, right? More common is this one though. All right, so once everything's locked in, we're bringing it down 90 degrees. You can go a little bit past if you're comfortable. Press and get as far as we can without the shoulder blade leaving the bench. Another cue is push as hard as you can into the bench instead of pushing your hands forward. So instead of me trying to push the weight, I'm actually pushing my back into the bench, right? This grip here, I would have to actually sit myself up a little bit more, which now. So if I want to use the lower grip, I'm gonna press from here. Actually, I brought it up a little bit too high, but here and press. This is gonna give you a little bit more shoulders and triceps, but you're also getting a really good angle under the chest. Everything else is exactly the same. So it's trying to get your shoulders away from your ears, only push as far as those shoulder blades can push without rounding your spine, and you're good to go.